Someone put this baby in a jar?
Also,
No,
it was a
let-
jellyfish I was thinking of.
Yeah, let
Well,
me-
yeah, jellyfish aren't even alive.
A jellyfish, because one of them is biologically immortal.
Is someone typing in baby that will never die or something?
This is not a thing.
The world's oldest
It is
baby.
a thing. Like,
I'm gonna type in immortality baby and see what
I'm
happens.
gonna type in the world's oldest baby.
okay, let me find an article about like this.
Brooke the Immortal, is that what it is?
Yeah, she had Brooke Greenberg, that girl.
Is almost 18,
She's-
but she has remained mentally and physically at the level of a toddler.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that is actually a fascinating story.
Yes, but she's not immortal. She just doesn't age because of a.
There's a
She does have
Indian.
a genetic thing that we're researching, though.
There's
She
an
might be
Indian
immortal.
boy by the name of Gerald Lingdo who is 26 years old, but developmentally is still a baby.
For whether if you could live forever as an immortality baby, but you would have the body of an infant with legs and arms that would instantly break if you ever tried to do anything strenuous, would you do it?
Would I be able to think and like have intelligence?
Yeah, but you would be
Or would
like
I just have baby intelligence?
You would be MODOK.
No, you would be you, but you would have to like live in a
In a,
Like
in a
one of
baby
those-
body.
you'd have
If
to
there
live in a
was
baby
no other
incubation
option.
unit.
If there was no other option,
Die
would.
as a human or live forever as
Yeah,
a baby.
you would just die and live as a normal human, or live the rest of your life in a baby incubator.
well, the rest of my infinite life.
Yeah,
maybe.
the rest of your infinite life.
Poor
I don't know, like-
infinite baby.
If there was stuff in there, I could go for that. You know, like if there was like.
Have someone
If I,
turn
like,
the
had
pages
stuff-
for you on the books? Yeah, because you're a baby. You can't actually do that. I don't know, could a baby use a Kindle?
No, you
They
don't
would
have
be,
the.
They would find
no.
it very hard to apply the correct pressure.
No, you don't have the motor skills.
Yeah.
You have the motor skills of a baby, but otherwise the functions of
Are we talking
the
like a
thoughts.
toddler or a baby?
We're talking baby.
a baby.
Like a
Baby, they're
literal
different
like
things.
less than a year baby.
Like under a
Okay.
year.
A one,
Oh, I
one a
forgot
1
that.
year old.
Like
A 1 year old.
I would go for like toddler because toddlers can like pick stuff up and do stuff, but actual like baby who can't even
No,
walk
the
around.
thing is that like you have the body of one of those babies who have to be in an incubation unit.
Oh, you actually do have to stay in an incubator permanently.
Well,
What are
otherwise
you
your arms and
talking
legs will.
about?
That's what they're saying. This girl, her arms and legs are really fragile and stuff. Because of her condition.
So tell me when we're
Hey.
good to go.
Oh,
Did you really not hear about the? Did you really not hear about her, Ironicus, about the immortal
No,
baby?
The immortal.
I don't think that's entirely accurate. But no,
No,
I never heard of this person.
She's very mortal. She just doesn't age because of a hormone thing, probably.
They tried treating her hormones. It's not that. That's not the reason.
Yeah, it is actually a fascinating study because it might lead to human longevity treatments.
That's the last thing humans need.
Well, it's the first thing I need.
No, they do. I
Die
wanna
faster.
live
Yes.
forever, and I'm
The
going
second
to.
that you give a humans another 20 years to live is the day the Earth becomes like just a crust.
Like, think
Just
about
a blasted
just-
wasteland.
just think about our call right now as as a microcosm of Earth. Who are the two people pushing hardest for this? Surg and Poorweather.
Yeah,
We
see,
will
this-
be the new elite immortal ruling class. And you will be our playthings.
I'm not sure if the planet's still here.
When I searched for immortal baby, I got what are the immortal children in the book Twilight exactly? No answers.
Oh, that was
Oh,
easy.
They are Dempiers. Well, they are.
And they come right out and say, that's a dumb question.
Everybody, welcome to
Spoiler
Let's
alert,
Play
this will
4th
spoil
edition, this week brought to you by Immortal Babies.
I could probably get an immortal
If
baby
you have an
card.
immortal baby, please give them to us. We'll mention you with next
Please,
video.
we want to crack them open and drink their life fluids. Can live forever.
up like a geode. Like people who crack a turtle shell open looking for.
Little greasy geode.
We need to crack them open and get all
Tortoise
the
treasures are the worst.
How do you know there isn't gold inside the turtle shell?
How do you know this he doesn't have life? Has immortality inside it.
Inside the baby.
In the baby, just
I
get
have
it
drunk-
out.
It's what
I have
babies are made
drunk nothing
of.
but chocolate milk today. If there is a way to become an immortal baby, this is it.
I think,
Straight on the right course.
I think you have that confused with an incredibly mortal human.
How did you wind up in a scenario where literally the only thing in your entire home to eat are milk and chocolate syrup?
I forgot. No, it's like
And
pre-made
also
chocolate.
babies.
Pre-made chocolate. Oh, that's even worse.
How?
Pre-made
like-
chocolate milk sucks.
No, it's pretty decent. And like I ate all my food and like I meant to shop yesterday, but I didn't. And like so I was there. I was like, oh fuck, I don't have any food. And so I went into the fridge and checked food, and I found that it was a huge like bottle of chocolate milk that I hadn't
Fact.
drunk
Poor
at all.
weather. Poor weather.
How do you mean to go shopping but then don't?
Can't you just walk to a store?
No, I have to get my shopping online. Otherwise, I can't exert my muscles, or it'll cause me to,
Wolf shirt,
atrophy.
babies can't walk to the store.
Oh, I forgot. Poor mother already has an immortal
This is that
baby.
Kindle
She's just
conversation
not
again.
She's just not immortal yet.
It keeps happening.
She lives
Poor
up a
weather
few
got the
floors, so
worst.
she can't get downstairs without a walker.
Poor
One of
weather
those,
already
one of those little
has
baby buggy
body.
things.
Poor
You've
weather,
never
do you
seen
live in
those?
a bubble?
No, I don't live in a bubble, sure.
Do you have
I swear
like do you,
Would you like
do you just not like walking to the store?
Would it? No, just like I don't know. The store that is within walking distance is kind of shitty here, and like the only good one is like 2 hours away and walking.
Hey,
and
you
I
know
don't
what
have,
even
like,
shitty stores have?
How is there
Food.
How are there only 2 stores in a 2-hour radius?
There's like, well, I'm a slow walker. I take my time.
Can't you get like a bike?
Or a bus? Just
Or a
get on the
car.
I
bus.
could, but it's a lot of effort. Like, I don't have time for that. I could just
Riding-
wait a day and
it's like-
drink nothing but chocolate milk and get it delivered.
Oh my gosh.
Poor weather.
What?
Let's just destroy it all.
I guess I'm
Let's just
lucky.
destroy it. It's not worth it.
I guess I'm just lucky that the bus to the store stops literally in front of my front door, and I can doesn't get on and be at the store.
I used to go to the store like about a year ago, but I stopped because I stopped because they caught me stealing croissants. Like they didn't.
What?
Why were you?
No,
What?
It's not like how you think. It's like
Okay.
they have like a self-serve thing where like you like take some bread out of like a basket and you like put it in a bag, and then at the end you like say how much you put in. And like one time I didn't have enough money, so I put in like a little bit too, like I put in like too many because I wanted more but didn't have the money. And then like they caught me when I was doing it, and like they didn't mind. They were like, yeah, everybody makes mistakes, but I knew I couldn't go back there. I knew I was over.
You're literally.
Let's play Dungeons and Dragons.
So how long ago was that?
Oh, like 6, 7, 9 months ago now, I think.
You
I
know
tried
that
You're
that
probably
grocery-
fine to go.
that grocery
No,
store
you can never
has
go back.
probably completely turned over its employees.
Yeah,
You can
they
never
probably
go
have
back.
had like 50 employees there since you were there.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Remember who came in
Off
yesterday?
game.
Let me
All
start
right,
deleting
let's
the
play
immortal
Dungeons
babies.
The little babies get out.
They are getting out. I promise.
Yeah. I don't want to be a mortal baby.
My sketches have gone wrong. No. My internet went out for like 4 hours today, and it was grueling.
My internet went out for an entire day. Wonder what was up with the internet yesterday.
I was trying to start the game. I have no idea. So when we last left off,
Immortal babies were
Yeah.
destroying Bonerton.
We're birthed across the land.
Algernon will be playing
It's
the
just
part of
like
Witch
the end
Boy
of
tonight.
Drakengard.
Oh God, I wish I could create something as emotionally resonant as Drakengard.
Do I wake
But-
up in the bar?
No, you wake up.
I wish
at
I
Joey's
could
feet.
create something
What, is
emotionally
it in here?
resonant as
Yeah.
Drakengard says.
I
Sure.
seriously mean that. That game made me feel like nothing else.
I'm sure it made
Have
you
all your
feel.
feelings.
Planescape, all the feel, or Drakengard, all the feels.
I will hit you.
Drakelscape.
Nope.
I will hit
Crackle doesn't work.
Sorry, I said Planescape by mistake.
you. Well, I was more wanting to hit you because of all the feels, but anyhow. When we last left off, you had enchanted the memorial spire in Bonerton, so that when the conductor is next called by the Dracolich, his voice will radiate out in the center of town. Now you just have to cause such a screw-up in their plans that he calls his minion.
Wait, why are we doing this?
To
Because
expose
it's
him.
incontrovertible evidence on a massive scale that they cannot cover up.
Algernon
muckraking.
says as he wakes up after being dragged across the entire city.
Algernon.
It's investigative journalism.
Nothing. I'm just saying good morning.
What happened?
You're
We're
pretty
taking
much
down the
caught up.
cult. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why do
Also,
I get
you-
the feeling that somebody messed with my bar while I was asleep?
No.
Probably because lots of people have been in there.
Listen. People
Uh.
like Garl Glittergold a whole lot.
Yeah, they do.
He looks a lot like Kevin Bacon.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, Algernon. I did conjure a temple to Garl Gold in your bar.
Why?
Because I thought it would bring you more business, because it's a gnome town, you know? And because I wanted to try that ritual.
Who is Garl?
Garl Glittergold is the god of gnomes.
It's true.
And I
Right.
replaced your closet with a temple to him. You weren't using
Right?
it.
Well, what are we gonna do
So-
with the closet space?
Well, you can still put stuff in there if you want. It's a bigger room now.
It's a big holy closet, essentially.
It does seem a little blasphemous to use a temple as your storage closet.
Yeah, that would probably offend the gnome populace, so you probably don't want
You strong-armed me then.
to.
That's what
You
you're
probably
saying.
want to build a new closet somewhere. I'm just, you know.
Closets are handy.
An underground
Mineral.
closet.
What?
Why?
It will get him more business, won't it? It will get him more business, right?
What kind of religious people are gonna walk into this bar in the,
The
middle
problem is you've just
of
created
the red light district?
Yeah, that's sort of the thing.
No,
People
well, you know,
who have something they need to repent for, I
like,
tell you what.
they'll like have a horrible night of like drinking and decadence, and then they'll like go into the closet to corrupt, and then they'll see the light and realize their sins. And then they'll
Used
you
to
know,
be they did the things they needed to repent for in there, but
Yeah, if you're telling them to see the light and then repent, then maybe they're gonna stop
Alternatively,
drinking and turn their
maybe
life around. Then where is he gonna get gold from?
maybe some people have a thing of like doing stuff in front of Garl Glittergold, you know,
Whoa!
in front of the
Whoa!
statue. Blasphemy can be pretty, you know,
Pretty
What?
kinky.
You'll-
what?
yeah. People like that stuff.
People like that blasphemy stuff.
That's how that works, right?
So-
Anyone
now
who's interested should
Algernon's
join me
bar.
in causing problems for these nobles so that they start talking with the Dracolich.
Yes, let's
Absolutely.
stop talking about Algernon's new theological exhibitionist fetish bar.
It's I didn't.
Here's
do it.
something. We could send Joey back into the noble district to make them think the geese got broken. That's one thing that could rile them
Then
up.
something bad would happen to me because of the geese.
No,
you're
and-
immune to it now. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
We
you are
used
a
a trick.
walking. Yeah.
we used legal loopholes, but they don't know that. They think you broke the
Oh,
geese.
right, I'm an embassy for the noble district now.
Yes.
I
Meanwhile,
forgot.
in order to make sure they have to, we should have a multi-pronged plan so that they're in over their head to a degree. They feel overwhelmed and cannot do it solo. And they need to call in the boss.
So
So
I say
that's
we should
one
just-
possible vector. Does anyone have... What ideas does everyone have?
I want to just go ransack their cult hideout. That would make them call for help.
Yes, it absolutely would.
You don't actually know where the cult hideout is the problem.
Oh, let's go get it.
We could
I
ask.
should start asking a lot of
Cult members.
uncomfortable questions all around
Let's
the
just
noble
go
district.
let's just go find some cult members and rough
What
them
about
up.
Francis? He probably knows.
Francis probably knows.
Also, does anyone
Where
remember
is
why
Francis?
Gibniff is still in the manor talking with the conductor? Did you not leave with the rest of them?
Oh, I went.
Okay.
I don't know. I think that's some map silliness. Okay, yeah, here I am.
Map.
I might
Hello.
have saved the map too early.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Alright.
No.
I'm the map.
Well, here's stuff
No.
that we have dangling.
I'm the map.
You are not the moon. Anyway,
Hmm.
No, I am.
nobody's going to be Gibniff's hype man? Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
Gibniff, you
get
go.
with this guy.
Oh, and also,
I don't know about that.
You guys have some...
I've
Also,
read
I-
a lot about the moon.
And also, just now that I'm remembering, I conjured the wyvern outside of your bar to watch over it, Drackle. I mean, Algernon. Just clarifying that too before we start.
Oh, is
Yeah.
is that the sign spinner that you hired?
No, it's just
No,
it's there to get rid of unsavory people.
But he wants
He's got this
unsavory people.
awesome signing. He's just flipping it in the air and dancing.
I can make it attract unsavory people if you want. You know, maybe I can put some lipstick on it,
Oh, God.
give it a wig.
Can we
just-
not?
Oh, God. Anyhow,
Make it an
Here-
attraction.
here are the dangling things that we have currently running.
Give it a
Francis
big old
wants to see
donkey dong.
Gibniff. Flat Top is at large. Orphan District. And Muscle Wizard
Yep.
acting strangely.
I thought we solved the orphan district.
Wait, they have their own district?
They're the
The
thieves.
thieves
You were
just-
there for that week. I wasn't.
Oh,
You
that
were.
yeah. Okay,
The
with the hot dog.
thieves, the thieves
van.
are hiring the orphans to do odd jobs.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not really anything we need to get involved with.
No.
I'm just saying, those are the things that we currently have in the air, unless you want to revisit certain NPCs or
No.
locales.
So let's see. Where... Francis said he wanted to find me in the Commons, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could probably try and pound on his tunnels here and see if
The Commons are also the last known whereabouts of the escaping Flat Top from his own hanging.
True.
Yes.
So that's kind of two birds with one stone.
All right.
I would like to head to the Commons. Who's with me?
I'll
Yeah.
go with you.
All
Let's
right.
go.
and nobody else.
That was
That's fine.
everybody.
Head to the south of town, gentlemen.
Everybody but Minerel.
Oh,
And the
Oh,
rest.
These incredibly
Yes.
regular squares of the Commons? Okay.
Yeah. The Commons are basically gnomish suburbs.
How come?
Oh yeah, this is where we had our comical chase sequence.
all gnomes
Yeah,
really
I
use,
loved
like
that.
four
Man,
squares.
that was great.
They can
Those are
survive
really
on
good
four
chase
squares.
sequences.
Just
Formation.
It's a really good chase algorithm.
look at these tiny little gnome houses. I peek my head over one of the windows.
They're not to scale.
Look at these little hobbit holes. How quaint.
A gnome peeks its head back out at you.
Hello.
That's no
What?
what?
that
That's
a
no
play
no.
bug? Toads.
This isn't what I wanted.
Close
I
the
leave.
curtains.
These
I
are
don't
quaint little
want
people
this.
I was expecting.
I'm gonna roll streetwise,
Okay.
and I'm looking for did that with a 40 streetwise. I'm looking for barbers.
All right. You are actually going to find a barber shop off to the west.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
where's
not
the
And
painting-
quartet?
this brand new box is the barber shop.
Yeah, here, I'll paint it red and white for you.
Okay. I'd like to go into the barber shop, and I would like to consult the hair cutting expert and ask for if he has the expertise to create a flat top. because I find they are all the rage
I'm going to join Gibnaf, if that's okay.
Go ahead.
with the ladies.
Yeah, I heard something about that, says a sassy barber while he works on cutting someone's hair.
Sassy barber.
Look,
The best kind.
I've only ever had sassy barbers, so it's what I know.
There's no such thing
This
as
sassy
a
barber
nonce.
is played by Cedric the Entertainer.
Hey, yeah. This is the closest.
Why?
This is the closest pog I have to Cedric the Entertainer.
Why?
Oh God!
No.
That's the worst
No.
I've ever done.
No one is entertained.
Good night, folks.
Thanks for watching D&D, everyone.
And never again.
I don't. Look, the closest thing I have to a black pog is a dark elf.
There'll be a PayPal
And that's
donation page up
nothing
with
good.
Well,
the
that
Exactly.
says something, doesn't it?
God, I hope
Pay
so.
for,
Here, this
pay
guy.
for Poor Weather's new.
No, that's the pog. No, that's the pog you have to
Here.
use.
Here's a black man.
Thank you. Yeah, I heard something about a flat top. Not sure I could pull that off, but you know, I heard about a guy. What should I
You
tell him?
know, heard about him.
What was the question? What should I tell him?
What should I tell him when he's coming?
Oh, just that an old friend's back in town, wants to talk.
Yeah,
Apologize.
I've been hearing there's old friends back in town. He says, looking down at your "you have not removed it" ring.
Look, there's
Give them
downtime in
stories.
between sessions. Excuse me.
I'm letting on that he knows who you are and will pass this on.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
but you might not want to flash that everywhere, noble boy.
Yeah.
Make no.
While his back is turned, I'm gonna Jenny up 36 to disguise.
All right.
Surprisingly low.
Jenny, huh?
He looks
Jenny.
back down at you and just kind of makes a face. Yeah, I'll tell my friend you're coming. 'Cause, yeah. Get out of here.
I guess that's
He
all I
just
got.
kind of
I'm
waves
really
at you with,
uncomfortable with
he just
this.
Yeah,
kind of
I'm like
waves at you
defense
with one
stuff.
hand while he's cutting with the
I
other.
don't want him to get the wrong idea.
Suddenly it turned up into the watch all in here, so I'm gonna have to go.
It's just a disguise, you weirdo.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him you're coming real slow.
What is that?
Oh, I thought you were
that
insulting the
mean?
barber.
I
Just never mind.
Yep, never mind works pretty
never
well.
mind anything. Let's just get away from here. Never return.
All right.
Never cutting my hair, you strange man.
So, a few blocks south, you find the house that he described to you, who had the home barber.
Alrighty. A few blocks south. This whole place is a giant square barber pole. Alright, is there a window?
There is a window, but it's boarded up. That's how you know it's
Okay.
the place.
I'm gonna try to pry and peep anyhow. Want like a stealth check for that? Or thievery?
I would do stealth then thievery.
Okay, so 25 stealth.
You make some noise doing it, and you do
20
it poorly,
thievery.
pulling the rest of it off in the process.
The window
Gosh.
just falls out onto you.
I never said it was it was boarded up well.
Do you need
I
some
guess
help
that
with
means I can take a peek inside pretty easy.
Flat Top is sitting there and just beckons you in. Well, you screwed that up.
The whole wall just falls down.
Get in here.
Well,
He's like, oh.
yeah, hey Algernon, give me a boost. I feel bad if I don't go through this window. I mean,
I did all this work. I picked
Let's make this look
Gibnaf
cool.
up. I just pick Gibnaf up by the arms and deposit him into the house.
Okay.
All right, and I fall on my face. Okay.
Good God.
Just pick him up by the leg.
Gibnif's unlucky day. Your wig
I
falls
take off my wig and say hello.
Hiya. Thanks for the help back there, even if you fainted like a bit of a Nancy. But I guess that's the
Yeah.
identity you're going by right now, isn't it? What is that wig?
Close enough. Horsehair.
Corman.
Actually, I can't believe more people haven't seen through it.
Jesus. A horsehair wig?
Look, you use what you got, man. It's It's not
Where did
about
you
the
find
tools,
the
it's the person who
horses?
uses them.
Well, we
you
had
guys
all
have
these
owned
extras.
multiple horses throughout the campaign.
We had like giant ones, don't we?
No, weren't those? I forget what the last
We
thing
left
we
them.
had was.
We left them at the wizard's tower.
You left them at the redneck wizard's place, yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought they were illusionary horses.
No,
No,
they,
they
were
were
just
just
beast
horses.
grown.
Oh,
And they
okay.
reverted to normal.
Oh God.
Did you seriously not get that joke from 3 sessions ago?
No. Moving on.
No, now I'm sad.